Life as We Know It with Tom Walton.
It's been a while since I got up on my soapbox to complain about abuse of the language and improper grammar, so please indulge me while I vent. The target of my distress today? The habit of people who should know better to misuse words such as amazed or surprised, or one of my favorites, appalled. How many times have you heard someone say, I'm surprised at that? Or how about, I'm appalled at that man's behavior? It's amazing, really, but I'm not surprised at it. That would be incorrect usage. The right way for me to react would be to say, I'm not surprised by it. It's one thing for this common mistake to occur in casual conversation. You've probably done it. I'm sure I have also. It's so easy to do. And when you do it while talking with a friend, you probably don't even hear what you said or realize that you misspoke. I do hear it. It's both a blessing and a curse. Not quite the equivalent of fingernails on a blackboard, but close. However, it's quite another matter when a professional writer or one of television's talking heads, somebody who should know better, does it. I was reading an op-ed commentary column in The Blade shortly after the death of Fidel Castro in November. The author's a nationally syndicated columnist and a Pulitzer Prize winner, a man with a gift for turning a phrase. One sentence in the piece read, quote, Fidel was appalled at the way China was reformed by Xiaoping's reforms, end quote. Well, Mr. Castro was no doubt appalled, but he was not appalled at anything. He was appalled by it. And I was appalled by a writer whose skills I otherwise admire, but who has not overcome this basic grammatical violation that so many of us make. Grasping for an analogy here, I would suggest that it's sort of like a Major League Baseball hitter, a perennial all-star blessed with power and speed who never learned how to bunt. I'm certainly aware that few people feel strongly about any of this. I still remember a high school teacher who long ago expressed dismay that I had not performed especially well on a test. Tom, she said, I'm surprised at you. Even way back then, it didn't sound right, although I wasn't sure why. I also recall that her words stung, and I worked really hard to make sure she wasn't surprised at me again. Here's another way to look at it. Suppose your spouse arranges a surprise birthday party for you. You walk in the front door, and suddenly all your friends and neighbors jump out and yell, "Happy birthday!" Are you surprised at this unexpected turn of events? No, you're quite literally surprised by it. There are any number of other examples of words we tend to misuse in this fashion. You can be astounded by your kid's report card, astonished by sunshine on a cold February day, aggravated by your neighbor's frequent parties, anguished by a lingering headache. But you can't be astounded, astonished, aggravated, or anguished at anything. And those are just the A words. Yeah, it's lonely duty, serving among the few, the proud, the grammar police. Hey, you could sign up and join the ranks. I would be impressed at that.
Life as We Know It is written and hosted by Tom Walton and is a production of WGTE Public Media. Life as We Know It with Tom Walton can be heard on WGTE FM 91 every Monday afternoon during All Things Considered at 5:44 p.m. Or hear past episodes at wgte.org/life.